Hey, my creators. Today, I'm going to show you how to create eye-catching animated posts using Canva. No design experience needed. These kind of posts are perfect for grabbing attention and promoting your business on social media. So by the end of this, you'll know exactly how to bring your brand to life with motion and creativity. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, my creators, we are on canva.com and I am just going to create a design and I'm going to type in here Instagram. Now, this is a post, so this is going to be for Facebook, but I'm typing in Instagram because it will give us a few more animations that are already available on the original design. So let's just type in Instagram. And I'm looking for the square post because that's the same size that we would use on Facebook as well. So you can see here under the templates that come up, you've got some different choices here. So we can just kind of browse through and see which ones we might want to use. So let's do, I don't know, something pretty simple. Let's scroll down. Let's just choose maybe this one. Okay. So this doesn't have any animations on it, I see, but it's okay. I like putting in Instagram because it gives you more templates at least, so we can work with this. So I am going to bring in some of my own images. So you can see over here on the left hand side I have some images, but the first thing I want to do is I want to duplicate this page. I'm just going to duplicate this page because I want to keep one intact and intact, and I want to use this as a just as a guide because we're going to change one around. Okay, so first of all, we can keep this here I think for the moment. I'm just going to bring over some, or at least one item. And what I did was, if you didn't see, let me undo that. When you hover over any item that's over on your panel, if you just drag and drop it, it just kind of takes the place of what was there. Okay. And I like this image because it kind of gels with the brown color that's already there. You can change that if you want, because she has pink in the shirt. I could change this to pink, whatever color you might want to use, you could do that. Maybe you want something bright and vivid. So let's change it to a pink. Okay. You could put here your logo if you have a logo. Let me find a logo, a cute little logo. I'm just going to go over to the Elements tab and I'm just going to type in logo and we'll just find something. We'll pretend that it's our logo. Okay, let's click on See All and let's just grab this one. Okay, we'll just pretend that this is our logo. So let's make this a little smaller and we can call this Melinda, I don't know, Melinda Sharon. That doesn't make any sense, but we'll leave it as that. Okay. You know what I mean. You get the idea. Okay. Okay. We can change this brown to another color. Maybe we can make it blue or something. Maybe we'll just make it black. And we'll do the same with this one. Did I change that? Okay, let's make this black. All right, so you type in here anything that you want. So maybe we'll say sale and exclamation point. And then in here, you will type in whatever information you will want. Obviously, this doesn't make any sense, qualifications or qualification. So we could just say t-shirts or all t-shirts All t-shirts on sale. All t-shirts 50% off. Where's my percent off? All right, and then we don't need this, we don't need that, we don't need this or this or this. What we can do is, while we're in the Elements tab, let's type in 50%. Why do I have everything in caps? Okay, so let's see what comes up for 50%. So here we go. This is a pink one, but I think I want something black because our background is pink. So let's move this down here, and let's just set all shirts have to go. Okay, make that a little bigger. Here's our 50%. And you notice you can change this color of the 50%. If you wanted to make it something else, you could do that. If you want to make it red or something like that, although I don't know if a red would look really good on there. I'm going to keep it as black for right now. And then here, if you want to change this a different color, you could. Let's take this off of here. Okay. All right. So let's make this Melinda Sharon. It sounds more like a last name, okay? That was bothering me. All right, so pull this down some. Okay, so now right here, we can put something like sign up to get your coupon. Move this up. UPON code. And then you could put, down here where they can sign up at. Maybe you want to put your store. This could be your email, or maybe this is where you put your website at. So let's just say melindasharon.store, Melinda Sharon, MELINDASHERON.store. .store is a really popular thing nowadays. All right, so we're going to take this out for here. We're going to go over to the Elements tab and type in Home, because it'll bring up, let's type in Web. It'll bring up some web icons, okay? So we will leave this as blue. I think the web icons sometimes are still blue. All right, so there we go. We can make this smaller. Okay, voila. So now, similar to that, we have our first design. And you can leave this on here if you want or not. You can take it off. I don't really see a need for that one. I'm going to take it off. So what you can do, Canva has some really, really cool animations. They keep adding different animations. So while I have her clicked or chosen, I'm going to choose Animate, and then I'm going to go here and I'm going to choose the ink reveal. I like that one a lot. I think maybe Bloom is my favorite. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if it's ink or brush. Maybe it's brush. I don't know. We'll see in a minute. Let's click on the arrow up here, and this will show us a preview. It didn't do it. Maybe because it's just so quick. So that might be why. So maybe we won't use that one. Let's use Stump. Stump is a good one. Okay, now we can animate the text as well. So while I have the text highlighted, I'm going to choose either block or burst or whatever you want. You can choose burst. Okay, you can animate everything that you want to animate if you want to do that. Okay, let's make 50% blur. Sign up to get your coupon code. And we'll put this here and put this up here. Okay, so there, we now have our Facebook animated post. So now we're just gonna download this to our computer. So let me download. And we're gonna download as an MP4 video, and we just want to download page 1. I don't worry about the quality. The quality is great because you're not printing this. This is just going to be on the computer. So when it's on the computer, the resolution doesn't have to be as high, like it does for when you print something, okay? So let's just choose done, and it's going to download. It's gonna take a minute for that, but once it downloads, I'll show you what it looks like when we start to upload it onto Facebook. So I'm on my Creators Club Facebook group, and I am just going to upload that video. So let's get to it. Let me find it here, and I'll upload it. All right, so it uploaded it, and I'll just type something in here. Creators, this, learn how to. Creators, let's see, are you ready to create stunning Facebook animated post for your print on demand business? Stay tuned for the next video. Okay, so I just typed something in here that's relevant to me. You would type in something obviously that's relevant to you. So this is only if you have a Facebook page that you are advertising your creations or your print-on-demand items. And don't forget about the hashtags, right? So if you're selling t-shirts, maybe you have Afrocentric t-shirts. Does that come up? Afrocentric style. So you have a lot of different Afrocentric fashion. So you want to choose the appropriate hashtags for your particular brand. Okay. So now I'm going to post this, and it's going to post to my page. So I'm just going to scroll down, and there is the post. It looks great, right? So you saw it just moved. We can just hover over it again, I think, and it would, there it is. This is great. I love this. I think it's beautiful. So these are very easy to do, and you can use Canva to do it. So we'll make more of these. Put in the comments, what you would like to see me do for Facebook posts, how I can help you to maybe advertise your business. And I'd be happy to try to help you do that. All right, my creators, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you got something from this video. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I do read all of the comments. Remember, when you comment, make sure it's an original comment directly to me. When you comment on someone else's comment, I don't necessarily see those. But if you make an original comment, I will reply to your comments. Thank you again for joining. And remember, the more we create, the less we hate. And I will see you in the next video.